All right, headlining the prelims on ESPN is an absolute banger between one of the most entertaining guys to ever do it, Clay Guida, squaring off against Mean Bobby Green. I know I'm not alone when I say this, Meat Boy. Carpenter Clay Guida is basically my spirit animal. I mean, it is what it is. He's an absolute legend. He's making his 30th UFC appearance, where a loss would put him at an even 15-15 with the company across just a crazy career. Here's what immediately stands out to me. Clay Guida is coming in as a sizable plus 210 underdog against a fighter in Bobby Green, who, when he looks good, looks really freaking good, but other times has looked pretty lackluster. Bobby Green's making his 12th UFC appearance and is 5-5-1 in the UFC, but it feels a little misleading to me given Green has only won one of his last 7 fights against Eric Koch about like 2 years ago. I realize Clay's only won 3 of his last 7 himself, but again, this is a dude in Clay the Carpenter Guida who has wins over BJ Penn, Anthony Wheaties Boxed Pettis, Rafael Dos Nachos, and Nate Diaz. I mean, with the kind of resume that Clay Guida has, do you think that Bobby Green's about minus 250 favorite status is deserved, or are the odds makers sleeping a bit on the legend Clay Guida? Give me your thoughts, Meat Stick.
Yeah, that's a good point. I really think that they're sleeping on Clay Guida. I believe he's a little more active than Bobby Green, it seems. So that's where I'm going to kind of lean more towards him. They're both kind of grizzled vets. This is going to be one crazy fight. I think someone's getting knocked out. I really don't know who, but I'm gonna go with Clay Guida on that one. But it's really anyone's game.
Yeah, Clay Guida seems in a good headspace, and I'm going to keep saying this until it proves to be a moot point. But this smaller cage size, in my opinion, favors a guy like Clay Guida who is trying to immediately close the distance, try to make it dirty. He can implement some takedowns here and there. We know Clay Guida has a strong wrestling game. I think, again, the smaller cage size is going to play into this fight. I'm kind of with you. I think he's going to close the distance on Bobby Green. He's going to make it ugly, and I see him grinding out a decision. Seems like we're both going with the underdog. How do you think Clay Guida gets it done if he does pull this off against Bobby Green?
Oof, man, that's really tough to call. But if anything, he's going to get done by decision. Maybe
Mhm.
a knockout. I really don't know when though. It's just gonna be one hell of a brawl though.
I feel that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hell of a brawl. That's a good way to put it. Sounds like this is our value dog of the week. I mean, whenever there's a fight where we think the odds makers might be sleeping on someone or an underdog value looks pretty juicy, we'll throw it out there. So I guess this is our value dog of the week. We're both going with the veteran, Clay the Carpenter Guida. Take it to the grill, meat boys.